Alright, for one, hopefully the video is less shaky. I switched my lenses up. I think the fisheye that I had was screwing with the image stabilization. But aside from that, this is the kind of stuff you deal with when you have big systems like this. I mean, I've had to replace that door handle over there from it breaking this off, and then the stuff inside the door coming apart. You have window motor issues every once in a while. That window actually is starting to go down crooked and teeter and catch on the far right side. And then this is my latest issue, as this is the seat motor, which you can see it is no longer attached. And the little gear connector things, you can see they're all dirty. They're squared off on each end. Goes into the motor, and then it goes into those little nylon pieces over there, which moves the seat forward and backward and everything like that. So motor snapped off. Hopefully I can just reattach it, get it secured, and have my seat working again. Okay, so here's the seat. As you can see right there, that's one of the mounts for the motor. I think there's supposed to be another one. It might have broken off, but it's kind of dumb that they have that motor over there is not very light, and the only support is, looks like 2, maybe 3 mounts right here, and then nothing on this end. But you can see the nylon a lot better, and that's what fits into these 3 big holes, and then these, which essentially work as like a drive shaft, basically go down into these holes like that, and then it butts up to that, and then this is what actually works the gears. So I'm gonna clean those off, try and clean the motor off, and hopefully get this thing back and working. It looks like it. So I clean these off so they're nice and shiny. Those had a bunch of gunk and stuff on them, and then I just gave the motor a decent little wipe down. Okay, finally got the seat working. These were the seats that were taken out when the truck was bought. See, these are really old vinyl seats. It's not even, it's like that plastic sort of stuff. As soon as the heat gets to it for a few years, it starts to split. And these have been sitting in the garage for a while. So what I was thinking was I'll just salvage the other motor off the other seat and pull the broken faceplate off, swap it, everything will be good. Well, I didn't realize how these motors are actually set up. It's an individual motor per function. So say this one tilts the seat, this one, trying to think what it does. One tilts, one is like a sort of cradling movement to dip the back down. This is an overall height, and like this is the front to back. So I didn't realize that that's what these 3 little chambers were in the contacts here, spring-loaded contacts, which sit on that right there on the motor, which caused the little thing in the center to spin. So I was thinking, alright, I'll just pull the plastic piece off and swap the plastic piece, thinking these were enclosed all by themselves. So pop this off, and it's like, oh shit, those are all spring-loaded contacts. It's just, there's a lot working against me, so I didn't even want to try and go that route. So I just completely did the little easy motor swap. The only issue was getting these squares to line up into the nylon, basically the nylon catches for these, which are the other side that actually go to the chair and or the seat. So I had to actually hook up the motor, spin those, test fit, spin them, test fit, spin them, test fit, sort of like a 3-tumbler lock, and got that to fit. So long story short, I'm gonna take a walk out to the truck and look at the seat. So here's the old seat I robbed it off of. Those are the nylon little catches, and they've got a little square inside of them, and that's what goes through this little gearbox and then relays that to whether it's going to move forward here, whether these are gonna rotate to lift or lower the seat. And then there's an actual, I think something with that, and something else does the like little tilty gyrate, you know, who knows. So got the seat out here. It's not bolted down, but let me make sure y'all can sound so much smoother too. So you know, all in all, got that's the motor right there with the little white sticker on it. So got that mounted. All I really need to do now is put the seat bolts back in for these guys. 15 millimeter, nothing too crazy. So yeah, it's always something.